Okay, somehow my first video just ended after I grabbed it. So I guess, well, I don't know how to edit photos or videos, so yeah, I know. I got high-tech stuff. I don't care. This is my video. Okay, anyway, we got our stuff. So we're going to video everything before, because I got a really... you guys probably don't know anything about cars. But if you do, great, because then maybe you can help. Yeah, this doesn't have a fuel filter. Weird, huh? But I got a line, and I think I found it yesterday. So we're going to not idle the car now, because what I want to do is tape everything. So yesterday, there it is. So yesterday, what was it? Yeah. So there is a quick connect on here. So yesterday, I gotta start the car, and it kind of sweats from here. So this looks like it's going to the fuel tank. So it goes to a metal line, and so the metal line is very rusted. Yeah, but it's not dripping on the ground. So what I'm wondering is this fitting bad? I'm lucky that the sun is on this side of the garage right now. So yeah, I think this is, yeah. No. Alright, so this metal goes to another metal. Okay, so this transitions into this piece here that goes to the... Alright, so it's not this line that goes to the evap can. Yeah, I don't know if you guys don't know what evap canisters are. So your fuel, you gotta, here's the filler neck. So this metal tube here, this goes all the way to your door where you put your fuel in, right? And it runs down here. There's a hose. And this hose has seen better days. But I don't think I can find, I gotta like make my own hose here. So eventually this is gonna have to be replaced one day. But today, okay, so anyway, these canisters is for so that the fuel vapors go back into your engine and they combust it. You actually get better gas mileage out of these little things. But there's like charcoal. That's what's funny about these are canisters. There's actually charcoal in here. And there's like a solenoid on here. It's got all these hoses. My dad would love seeing all this. He'd be like, take all this off, kid. We don't need it. We're just... My dad was really old school, guys. Yeah. We need some old school guys back, guys. He'd be like 90 something now, man. I mean, he'd be like, I'll tell you kids how to do it. Yeah. So anyway, there's let's see here. So anyway, that's our evap. So there's this evap hose that goes to the tank. So that's probably not fuel pressure side. It's funny, there's another one. So let me get this straight. There's this big one that goes up to the filler tank. All right, so that must be air. So that one must be air. But I would think this small one's for air. But it's got another quick connect here. I don't know. Anyway, those are all vapor stuff. So yeah, this is actually under pressure, guys. So I'm surprised it's not coming out like a sieve. And if you guys can notice so that line I'm talking about is it's weird. It looks like it's the top line right there. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Until you get, and what's funny is I had this thing fixed before. Sorry, I'm moving on the ground with my back. You can kind of tell here. They spliced in a metal with a coupler and another one right there. So the rest of the line, it's like, you know, I call it typical Michigan rust. The line itself, this is probably the baddest part down here, but it's not that bad. Yeah, and then this is like, I think this is the, yeah, this is the return line. It has these hoses on, so I'm surprised they didn't cut it further back, but you can see here by the exhaust, it's getting pretty bad. So, but it ain't leaking from any in here. So there's more. It's really hard to see here in the photo, but mouse, what? The pointer. I don't know, dude. Yeah, mouse. He's a supervisor. He can't help me right now. All right. So yeah. So this is the pressure line right up here. That one is pretty bad. And that's probably the, if we're going to replace one, that's probably the one that's going to be high urgency. And this other one, the return line, looks actually slightly better, except for right here. Right here starts to get pretty gnarly, but this one's even worse. But funny enough, it ain't leaking from there. Like I said, it's like, we'll start it up and we'll show you guys. But okay, so and what's funny was I thought this thing had a fuel filter. And it's funny because like it looks like that's a flex fuel, and I think in 2009 they just got rid of it. It's in the fuel tank. I swear I thought that was my problem. But there's like a strap on older ones, and the filters here. There's a flex fuel. I think I might have already said that, but yeah, but it's coming from here. It's coming from this guy right there. Right here. But it's funny because it looks, yeah, it's almost like, is it the connector? Or is it, I don't know what to start it, but I wanted to show all this so I can kind of damn remember which lines is which. So I thought it was a return line, but it is not. So yeah, it's under, like, I think the return is like 15 PSI, but the pressure side is probably more like at 40, 45. So, yeah, so I don't know. I mean, I'd have to depressurize it and then reconnect, but yeah, I don't know. And that goes to that's a separate, I don't know if that goes all the way to the sending unit. Probably. So I don't know if those come with the sending unit or if you can take it off the sending unit. Knowing how this is, you probably need a sending unit. And if that's the case, and then that means I need it comes with a fuel pump, and that means I gotta see this thing, man. This is the freaking fuel tank. Oh, that'd be a nice. I've done it before on an old car and a Celebrity. That was not fun. I actually replaced the entire lines on that thing. I can't. It's funny. It was years and years ago. Now I'm like, I don't want to replace the entire fuel lines, but if anything, if I want to get this thing going, yeah. So anyway, with that, I've babbled on. Yeah, the plastic fittings look all right. Yeah, this hose is just looking kind of old. It's not like I squeeze in and I don't see lines, which is good, because that means it's not. They call it dry rotting. So it could be better. But I'm one of those don't fix it unless it's starting to look like it really needs to be replaced. But this is when Frank wants a lift. If you guys want a Christmas gift for me, give me a 4-post lift. But yeah, I would just love to turn this, put it on a lift, take it up, and just like, I would drop the tank, replace the fuel pump, you know, brand new pump, because then I won't have to worry about the pump for, you know, because it's a 16-year-old car. And just replace every stupid line on this thing, like even the plastic lines, and just, you know, but I think some of these lines are like $80 a pop, these plastic lines. So if they ain't broken, we ain't fixing them. And like I said, this I swear that this is almost like I don't know which answer I want. Like if it's this end, this plastic end, and if that dumb hose comes with a sending unit, that's a big job. But it's also possible that I know these clips are separate, so maybe the clip in here is just old, and it's like there's a little clip that you can take out and put back in, I believe. If that's the case, then that's an easy job. Then you just gotta disconnect this, put the clip, take it out, and then put it back in. That would, maybe that's what I want, but you know, I'm thinking, you know, Frank keeps getting, oh, it should be this, and then it just, you know, spirals out of control. If it's this metal line, which I don't know, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I get a replacement line for that and run it. Yeah, I don't know, Frank's in a world of hurt here. I gotta figure out what I need to do. Mouse! What? This ain't looking good. What do you mean? Well, it's not what I thought. Okay, that's good, right? Yeah, but if it's the connector and I can't, then it's a whole sending unit, Mouse. What? The customer is not gonna like that. Dude, I'm the customer. Oh, I guess bad news for you. Yeah, alright. So anyway, guys, gonna start the car. So don't worry, I started it yesterday. It doesn't come out like it, and it took a while for it, so it doesn't start right away. It takes a couple minutes, but I'm down here. I can vaguely smell a little bit of gas vapor. So it's, and again, it just came from here, and we'll confirm it's from there. But I kind of remember that from yesterday, and we'll see if it leaks out anywhere else. Okay, all right, so I'm gonna keep the phone down here, and yeah. All right, where's my keys? Oh, you know what? All right, walk with me. Walk with me. Yeah, Frank forgot to bring the keys. Yep. Hey, you guys need some bird food? All right, yeah, I'm not gonna. You guys get to see my feet. I'm photo shy. Oh yeah, I left it in my backpack. Cause I have. Yeah, I need two hands, guys. Yeah, you're gonna have to deal with it. All right, keys. All right. Yeah, don't know if I told you guys, 2009 HHR. And she's been real good. We've gotten a lot of life out of her. We've done a lot of work ourselves. So yeah, Michigan weather, right? Salt. Stainless steel. Hey, at least it ain't making that noise yesterday, guys. It sounded like something was like in my fan. So I can you kind of hear it? Yeah, it's sort of there. It kind of goes away after it's been started for a while. So I know you guys are, oh hey Frank, I thought you were talking about the fuel. Yeah, I was. But we gotta let it won't seep right away. So we'll open it up anyway. So you guys hear that? Yeah. And it sounds like it's like in the engine. But Was it in the air pipe or the air intake? Yeah, I had to duct to tape this thing. It got ripped somehow. But then I hear it over here. But it sounds like something's in the fan. But then it kind of goes away. So anyway, so we'll come to that later. And we'll see how it is down here. Yeah, don't put your face in front of the exhaust pipe. And whatever you do, well, it's not that hot right now, but yeah, remember it's hot. All right, so try not to burn yourself. All right, this is for entertainment purposes only. Let's see here. All right, there's my pointer. All right. So it's that quick connect and yeah. Oh wait, no, wait. I'm sorry. Is it coming from there? It's coming from here? I don't know. Yeah, was it dry earlier? Yeah, I don't know, man. Is there crap on it? Yeah, I don't know, man. Now it's like, Frank, do I just bite the bullet and like just screw it and just get a new line, a new metal line for this thing, and then another metal line for that, and just, yeah, I don't know. I'm almost there, guys. It's gonna take a while if that's the case. I hope this fitting here is all right. Because that's on the damn sending unit, I believe. That's probably a $200 part. I mean, like I said, if I have to, then the good news is I get a new fuel pump. But okay, well, it's not okay. Now it definitely is. Okay, so guys, this is definitely getting wetter. So it looks like this area here. So although is it getting wet from this connector? Alright, I gotta get my light, guys. I can't tell. I know, so much light down here, but there's all these shadows. Alright, that looks a little better, huh? No, it looks pretty dry there. Oh gosh, you guys hear that noise? That's from up a... Man, I don't know. Yeah, alright, so this joint here is getting wet. Alright, I see it on... My God, what is that? What is that fucking noise? Pardon my French, what is that noise? Yeah, so in here, yeah, it's getting wetter. Yeah, right there. See that? Yeah, right there. So it's hard to know which one it is. Oh yeah, but see how it's like right here localized. It's not even at the connector end then. So this connection's actually good. But yeah, right here, guys, right. So can you guys see it there? I don't know if it's focusing, yeah. And it's like, I'm thinking the top one is leaking, and it's coming down on the bottom one. But see how it's like pretty uniform. But I don't know, man, right? You got gravity with, so it could be the top one. But if you guys notice over here how it's dry on both of them, right? So it's very localized right here. So, you know, I mean, it could be a real dinky ass pinhole. And like I said, it still has not dropped at all. So, but it's definitely localized here. Alright, so kind of what I thought it was is not. And I'm glad I came back down here again. I don't know, it's a pain in the ass. Pardon my French. Mouse, you didn't hear me use two bad words, okay? What? What are you talking? Alright, yeah, you didn't hear me. What are you talking about? Well, hey Mouse, good news, it's not coming from the connector that we thought. No, let me see. Alright, the supervisor's got to come down here. Okay. Alright, where's it at? Right here, buddy. Right there? Yeah. Which line? Your guess is as good as mine. Hey, I'm the supervisor. You're supposed to know. I think this is a... We have to replace both. Alright, so this line here, that's the return. Looks like that plastic goes right into the metal, and I think that comes with this piece. So we can go all the way to this clamp thingy. I wonder why they just cut this and they just put a hose piece. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to decide if I want to replace the entire line or not. I'm sort of leaning on let's just replace the whole line because these things are rusted to heck. Oh, I can definitely smell the gas now. Like I said, it's not, you know, I could probably drive it a little bit longer, but we ain't gonna risk it now. We're gonna leave it up, and if it takes me all summer to do it, whatever. I got the Camaro. This is why I got two cars. Oh, it seems like it's funny too, because if you guys didn't notice, this thing, I just got a new exhaust pipe. This muffler had a hole in it on the top, but they replaced it all the way. They replaced it all the way to the catalytic converter. And it's funny because I just started smelling this gas like about 2 weeks. I think maybe 2 weeks ago. So, like, I swear to God, it hadn't been doing this all winter. Hey, that noise kind of went away. Oh, maybe it's back. I don't know. We're gonna go up front there, but yeah, see how it's pooling up more. The bracket is getting wet. Yeah, it's definitely localized right there, and it's really hard to know which one's which. I mean, and they're both equally bad, but I'm pretty sure it's coming from the pressure side would be the one I would guess, because if it's under more pressure and if they're equally rusted, that means it would want to come out of there first. But like I said, it could have a very pinhole. I was talking to a guy at work. He was just saying, hey, it could have yeah, it's just comical, because when I had the other one, it was actually dripping. And this one, yeah, so. And you're wondering, oh, Frank, aren't you scared? In a way, I am. But you gotta keep in mind, this fuel, it's the vapors that you have to be worried about, not necessarily the fuel itself. So if this was closer to the exhaust, I'd be fucking I'd be terrified. But it's not. But eventually it will, right? So we gotta take care of this. So this is It's gotta get fixed thing. There's no ands, ifs, or buts. Alright, so we're done recording down here. And yeah, I'm leaning on, we're just gonna take these lines, these metal lines, they gotta go. Alright. I named this car Lisa. So Lisa, you need some new arteries. Yeah, she needs some new arteries. Yeah, she needs some triple bypass surgery. Alright, so let's go back up front and see how the noise is not here. It's not here anymore. So I kind of I don't know, man. You know, this is the thing with cars, right? Like just... yeah. Coolant. Yeah, no, I'm just trying to see if I can hear that noise again. But I literally can't. Yeah, it sounds so much quieter now. So I don't get it. But it was pretty bad. So anyway, if you guys want some videos about how to work on your car, I can help out. I do a lot of work myself, so maybe I should, but I don't have many people on this YouTube channel. Hey, by the way, look, hey, the Nightmare. Yeah, that's my Camaro 2002 Camaro SS. Looks brand new, huh? I've been keeping her in pretty good shape. We did a lot of work on her last summer. We did the brakes, the brake pads, the rotors, they all got thrown away. We did the rear shocks. I did like most of the rear suspension, the sway bars and a lot of the bushings, all the like exhaust hangers I took out. And there's like this rejuvenator stuff. I can show you that because I probably need to do more of it. I did some of it in the front, but I might do it again because I got new coils. Well, it's actually just a strut. I gotta take the coils off and put them on. That's gonna be fun, guys. They do make them with the spring on, but they're not as good as these ones. So the shocks I wanted, I couldn't get. They had them they had rear shocks, but they didn't have the struts. I was kind of disappointed. They discontinued it. But yeah, so I got struts are gonna be done. So I'm gonna check all the front suspension, like the lower ball joint, upper ball joint. We'll take a look at the tie rods. I mean, it's only got 70,000 miles, but I don't think the wheel bearings are bad, but I got it shaking, but I think the tires need to be balanced. It definitely needs an alignment. It pulls a little to the left, not excessively, but just enough. With a car like this, you feel every little, like you feel the road. The suspension's very tight. And any little bit of misalignment of anything, you can kind of feel the car vibrate just a little bit. So I remember what it felt like brand new, and it's like I said, it's not horrible, but I remember what it felt like. So we're going to try to get it to that condition, but hey, it's an old car, so it may never be 100% back to normal. But yeah, we're going to keep her in good shape. And yeah, I'm not sure where her future will be when I pass this life, but maybe I'll just tell you guys, because I'm probably going to be cremated, but that's probably like 100 years from now. But if I do get buried, I'll just tell them to bury me with this. Like a pharaoh, like the pharaohs of old. Just bury me with all my stuff. Nah, I think we'll find a way to, I don't know. We gotta find someone that can earn that. But yeah, we'll find out. I don't know. Maybe Biden will outlaw cars. I don't know. Anyway, that's a joke. Anyway, all right, we're done. So hopefully you guys like the video. We're gonna post it. Bye.